Hello guys, this is John Creative. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install Bootstrap 5 and jQuery using Node Package Manager. That's npm. So let's get to it. To use npm, you have to have Node.js installed. So you come to the website, then you download for Windows. There's also a version for Linux, so for now we'll download the Windows version when you click on the button. After the download, you follow the prompt and install Node on your computer. I've already installed Node on my computer, so I wouldn't be doing it again. But for new users, just install Node on your computer, then follow the installation prompt. Okay, now after successfully installing the Node.js, you come to the command prompt and then you create a folder in which the installation files will be put into. So for instance, I normally keep my files in desktop, so I'm going to change directory to desktop and create a folder called boot5. So I'll use the command C command mkdir, that's for make directory, make directory boot5. Now this command is going to create a directory called boot5 and then change directory to boot5. So in other words, it's going to select and make boot5 active. So now we are inside boot5. So now we'll first have to check if we already have Node installed and also whether the npm is installed. So to check let's input a command that will check the version. So let's say node v. So this tells us that we already have Node installed version 12.16. Let's check npm v. We also have npm installed version 6.134. Okay, so now what we have to do is to go to the jQuery website. So this is the installing jQuery using npm. But before we do that, we'll have to create a package.json. So to create a package.json, we'll do npm minor init initialize. I'm going to initialize the JSON package. So this is the default initialization for the JSON package. Then we'll type the npm install jQuery. Added one package from one contributor. So npm install. Now you have to install the Bootstrap. One package is looking for funding. Added one package from two contributors. Okay, so we'll also be installing Bootstrap icons. This is a new icon package that has been introduced by Bootstrap in the version. So that means you don't have to go looking for icons or images to use for your project. It's already here and it's free. You just download it. We can download it by clicking on this button, but for the sake of understanding how to download using npm, let's just do same by install Bootstrap icons. Npm install Bootstrap one package is looking for funding, so we can look into the folder with this command dir. So you can see we have node modules and the JSON package that we created with the initialize command. So let's change directory to node modules to see what we have there. So we are in node modules. Let's list the directories. So now we have jQuery, Bootstrap icons, and Bootstrap. Okay, so now we can close the command prompt. Alternatively, you can click the download button to download the Bootstrap icons. Then we can also click or link the jQuery. There's a how do you call it? You can click here to download the compressed version of jQuery, or you can also link to a CDN. CDN is just an online repository. So with that one, you don't have to download onto your computer. You just link to the CDN. You have the Google CDN, we have the Microsoft CDN, and there are other CDNs that you can just link to without downloading it. But for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just stick to the npm installation. Okay, so now let's go to set up our HTML file for creating of our shopping cart.